Hi, and welcome. Hi, and welcome to KLHS. I'm Caleb Lautenschlager, and this is my guest, Erica Schmitz. So if I understand this right, you do photography, vlogging, and a little bit of blogging too? Yeah.
My main thing is photography, and I've done a little bit of vlogging. I would not consider myself a vlogger, but just to like capture memories that I want to see later on in life. So I'll just take my camera different places, and if it's something like the Royals Parade or a family vacation, I'll just take that with me. So if I ever wanted to look back at it, I can.
So in photography, what do you take pictures of?
The main thing I take pictures of is portraits. I take family portraits and I take senior portraits. And recently I did do it was baby photography basically. And so when people need portraits, they just kind of ask me.
What got you into that business?
The main thing that got me into the business was probably my dad. He's always been interested in photography, and so he mainly takes on like video, but I was more drawn to still photography as a whole. And so around, I think it was 2012, I got my first camera, and then I was just kind of taking pictures of walking around my house and taking pictures of a flower or a bug or something that I thought was interesting. And it really, within the last year, kind of flourished, I guess you could say, when I got a newer camera and I took my friend's senior photos, and that was the first senior session that I'd ever done. And I posted those on Facebook, and people just kind of shared it. And ever since then, I've just had people ask me to take their senior portraits and family portraits.
So do you hope to continue to take pictures and maybe make a career out of it?
Yes.
What are you hoping to do in your photography career?
Overall, I'd like to continue on with portraits. There's something about portraits where you just get to capture somebody's personality in a picture. Overall, different things that I've gotten to take pictures of, like we went down to the Kansas City or West Bottoms Art Alley, and we set up a hammock in one of the old loading docks that they don't use anymore. And just being able to show somebody's personality as a whole and just capture that in a picture that they can keep forever.
Do you have any favorite spots that you like to take pictures of people at?
Not necessarily. It just really depends on the person's personality, because like I've done a lot at the Oddfellows home. I've done one at the West Bottoms, and then I've done Hodge Park a couple times. It really just depends on the person's personality.
So you also vlog, right?
Sort of.
How long have you been vlogging?
The first time I posted a vlog was for the Royals Parade, and that was, I believe, in October. So that was the first time I really grabbed a camera and just recorded stuff as a whole.
How often do you like to vlog?
Right now, I haven't been doing a consistent vlog, as you would say, but I have been just kind of recording different pieces that are happening throughout the year, and I would like at the end of the year to compile it just to kind of reflect upon what's happened throughout the year and how things have changed. So when I'm older, I can look back on it and just look at what's happened.
What equipment do you use for photography or vlogging?
So for photography, I have a Canon 5D, while for vlogging, I guess, sometimes it's my iPhone. I have it's a Canon point and shoot. I'm not sure what the exact model is, but yeah.
What's the process of making a vlog?
Well, to make a vlog, you basically, I guess, figure out what the story is that's going on throughout the day. If you just kind of compile video, it's kind of boring. While if you figure out something interesting that's happening during your day and make something out of it or tell a story about it, that's a lot more fun.
How long does it take to edit these videos?
It doesn't take a whole lot, because oftentimes I have like the entire story playing out in my mind. So like my actual job is I do video edit, and it depends on the project and things like that.
What are some problems or difficulties that you run into
During what?
during vlogging?
One of the problems that I ran into during vlogging is just kind of missing out on something, because a lot of times that's something that why I haven't been doing as many vlogs lately is that sometimes you want to be physically present rather than sitting there standing behind a camera or something like that, because it's a little bit different when you have that presence, because people as a whole act completely different when you put them in front of a camera. So that's something that has gone back and forth, is when is the right time to actually record stuff and when isn't.
Do you have any techniques or ways that you try to make people more comfortable in front of the camera?
Pretty much say it's a conversation rather than you're sitting waiting behind a camera.
How long do you think you'll continue to vlog?
Vlogging for me is not a consistent thing whatsoever. So I think it's more of a just capturing what's happening. So like I've said before, if I wanted to, when I'm older, go back and look at what was I like and when I was in high school, or even one day show my kids what was happening, I'm able to do that. It's something, instead of making a scrapbook, it's just making a video about it.
So back to photography for a little bit. What are some issues you run into during a photo shoot?
Probably lighting. Overall, it really depends on, you have to get the right time of day, and like most people think, oh, you can just go pick up a camera and take senior portraits whenever you want to. When you can do that, it's just the time for the best pictures would be like when it's cloudy or when it's at like golden hours, you would say, because it gives just a different feeling to the picture. It gives a cleaner look.
Okay, thank you. We'll be back right after this commercial.
Hi, what can I get you?
Can I have a double strawberry?
What kind would you like? Okay, that'll be $2.10.
Welcome back. I'm Caleb, and this is Erica. So you said your first vlog you ever did was the Royals vlog. Tell me a little bit about that.
So basically, honestly, I'd been watching Casey Neistat a lot during that time. One of my friends introduced me to him. And so I was like, why not? And so basically what I did is, at that time, I just used my phone because it wasn't, I didn't have the means to carry around an actual camera. So I basically just brought my phone along and then recorded just different segments throughout the day of what was happening.
Okay, well, we have that vlog, so here we go. Let's watch it. All right, welcome back. So, Erica, what was your favorite part of making that vlog?
Probably my favorite part was just spending time with my friends, and it was something different because school actually was out that day. It wasn't just like we were skipping school. It actually counted as a snow day that we have to make up at the end of the year.
So, you had some pretty cool shots. Where did you watch the parade from?
So we actually went up into one of the buildings, and we just kind of opened one of the windows, and we were able to watch the parade from there, and it was air conditioned and it was nice. Rather than, I'm pretty short, so I would not have been able to see the parade otherwise.
What was it like making that video?
Overall, I thought it was really exciting. It was a lot of fun to make it.
If you had any advice, some quick advice for anyone who wants to make their own videos, what would you give them?
Find a good story to tell. Don't just, like, overall, if you just like want to shoot video, you can, but when you tell a story, it's so much better.
All right, I think we're just about done. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for talking to us. Yeah.